Hi there, my name's Rob. I'm the webmaster at singingformysupper.com, and I'm making this video because I've been getting a lot of emails. People asking me, Rob, what's the status of your alternates list? Now, anyone who's familiar with my site knows that I keep an alternates list of women that I would like to get with just in case something happens to my girlfriend. And it's constantly changing list. I update it regularly. The idea is, if something horrible happens to my beloved girlfriend, like a meteor strike, polonium-210 poisoning, something horrible and out of the blue, unpredictable like that, of course I would immediately be mourning because she's a wonderful woman. And when you're in mourning, you don't want to have to make a decision like who you're going to get with next. So I make up the list beforehand and I keep it up to date. So anyway, I've been getting a lot of emails, people asking what's the status of your list right now. And so at the top of the list is Minnie Driver still. A lot of people question that the first time I mentioned that she was at the top of my list, and they were like, Rob, I don't know what you're thinking, she's not that hot. She sort of looks like a horse. That's what I like about her. A large, wide, noble equine jaw. I find that terribly attractive. She's the only woman I can think of in Hollywood right now who has such a fine facial structure. She's a fine actress, and she's probably a decent person, and that's good enough for me. So she's at the top of my list. Who else do I have here? Sofia Vergara. Maybe you don't know who Sofia Vergara is, but Google her or go directly to her website, sofiavergara.com, and you'll see why she's hotter than a box full of hell. She is smoking. So, plus she's Colombian. Colombian, so she has a very, very nice accent, and I like that. Next I have Brittany. She's still on the list. Yeah, she's still on the list, but I have a big check next to it, and next to the check I wrote Federlined, which is slang among us cool people. It means ruined. So, when the divorce is official, maybe I'll erase the check, maybe not. We'll see. After that, I have Anne Hathaway. I've never seen any of her movies, but I've seen commercials for them. And I was pretty excited by what I saw. Let me tell you, the first time I saw a commercial for The Devil Wears Prada, well, let me just tell you, I have this fantasy that I call the Ice Queen, right? And this fantasy, it's done well for me over the years. But now, ever since I saw that commercial and discovered this Anne Hathaway chick, whenever I indulge in that particular fantasy, which is pretty often, I picture her face, and it works. It works really, really well. So Anne Hathaway is on the list. Plus, she sort of reminds me of a young Diane Keaton, which is a good thing because Diane Keaton, older, still a beautiful woman, which means Anne Hathaway, you might get another 40 years of being drop-dead gorgeous in her. Yeah? How about that? Because I'm not looking for just a quick fling, with this list. It's like who I would get with next, because I like being in a terminal relationship. I mean, a long-term relationship. So, yeah, Anne Hathaway. Then next, the next spot is sort of shared. It's shared by my Amy's. Amy Poehler and Amy Sedaris, both very funny women. I often tell people that it's really wonderful to date a funny woman, but what's even better is to date two funny women at the same time. So I have them on my list. And
Honey, what are you doing down there?
nothing.
You're not making another one of those stupid videos.
I gotta go.